Welcome to my channel. This is the place where we explore the profound teachings of Buddhism and the lives of the Buddha's greatest disciples. In today's video, we will discover the 10 extraordinary disciples of the Buddha, each renowned for their wisdom and compassion. If you find this content helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on future videos. Now, let's begin our journey with the Buddha's 10 greatest disciples. Here is the first part of the detailed story about Moggallana, one of the foremost disciples of the Buddha, known for his miraculous powers and saintly nature. We'll begin with his origins and important events in his life before ordination, then move into later stages of his spiritual journey. Moggallana, the saintly disciple with unparalleled supernatural powers. Moggallana, also known as Moggallana, along with Sariputta, is revered as one of the Buddha's 10 greatest disciples. While Sariputta is regarded as the embodiment of wisdom, Moggallana represents the pinnacle of miraculous powers. His life, from the time before meeting the Buddha to his enlightenment, is a rich tapestry filled with incredible feats and profound spiritual lessons. Notably, Moggallana's extraordinary abilities have captivated and inspired countless generations of Buddhists. 1. Origins and early life. Moggallana was born into a prestigious Brahmin family in the city of Rajasthan, the capital of Magadha. His parents were of noble lineage and well-versed in Brahmanical traditions. From a young age, Moggallana was trained in Brahmanical teachings, learning the Vedic scriptures and various rituals. Alongside his close childhood friend, Sariputta, Moggallana exhibited early signs of intelligence and a deep understanding of philosophical matters. Moggallana and Sariputta shared a close bond of friendship and intellectual companionship. They studied the sacred knowledge of the Brahmins together and often engaged in debates about philosophy and religion. However, as they delved deeper into their studies, both men began to feel that the teachings they had been raised with failed to answer the deeper questions they had about suffering and the path to liberation. The search for truth, driven by a desire to uncover the ultimate truth, Moggallana and Sariputta made the momentous decision to leave their families and renounce the comforts of their privileged lives. Together, they set off in search of a true teacher who could guide them to enlightenment. They visited many gurus and followed various religious paths, but none could fulfill their yearning for answers. It became clear to both of them that the true path to liberation remained elusive. One fateful day, Sariputta encountered one of the Buddha's disciples, Assaji, who was on his alms round. Captivated by the serene and dignified presence of the monk, Sariputta felt drawn to him. There was a tranquility and wisdom in Assaji's demeanor that Sariputta had never witnessed in any other teacher. Intrigued by this, Sariputta approached the monk and inquired about the teachings he followed. Assaji humbly replied with a simple yet profound sentence: "All things arise from a cause, and all things cease because of a cause." The Buddha, the great teacher, has explained this. Upon hearing these words, Sariputta experienced a moment of deep realization. He understood that he had found the true path. Without delay, he returned to Moggallana and shared the wisdom he had received. Both friends immediately decided to seek out the Buddha and learn directly from him. 3. Ordination and enlightenment. Moggallana and Sariputta arrived to meet the Buddha. They were warmly welcomed by him. After hearing the Buddha's first teachings, Moggallana immediately recognized the profound truth in the words of the Enlightened One. With unwavering faith, he renounced all doubts, detached himself from worldly concerns, and took ordination, becoming a monk in the Buddhist Sangha. Despite joining the Sangha after many others, Moggallana quickly made remarkable progress through diligent study and meditation. He soon attained the state of an arahant, realizing complete spiritual liberation. With this attainment came the mastery of miraculous powers, or 80. Among the Buddha's great disciples, Moggallana was revered as the one who excelled in supernatural abilities, using his powers to perform numerous acts of compassion and to help beings in need. 4. Unparalleled miraculous powers. The most distinguishing features of Moggallana's spiritual journey is his extraordinary mastery of supernatural powers. His abilities were not only impressive but also served as a means to assist others. Moggallana could travel freely between realms and had the capacity to see and understand the karmic consequences of beings in the 6 realms of existence. Through these powers, he often intervened to save suffering beings from the torments of hell or other painful existences. One of the most famous stories associated with Moggallana is his miraculous rescue of his mother from the realms of suffering. According to tradition, after attaining enlightenment, Moggallana used his powers to observe the state of his deceased mother, Lady Sariputta. He discovered that she had been reborn in the realm of hungry ghosts, credit due to the negative actions she had committed during her life. Seeing her suffering greatly, Moggallana was filled with compassion and sought guidance from the Buddha on how to save her. The Buddha instructed Moggallana to perform the Enlightenment offering, a ritual of merit-making in which offerings are made to the Sangha, the community of monks, on the full moon day of the 7th lunar month. Through this powerful act of merit, combined with his devotion, Moggallana was able to transfer benefits to his mother, freeing her from the suffering in the present realm. This story of filial piety and spiritual compassion has since become a central feature of the Buddhist Enlightenment festival, celebrated in many parts of the world as a day to honor one's ancestors and make offerings for their well-be. Dedication and compassion. Moggallana was not only famous for his supernatural powers, but also for his deep compassion. He was always willing to help his fellow monks and any beings who were lost in delusion and suffering. Despite his immense power, Moggallana remained humble and respectful, always regarding the Buddha as his supreme teacher. He used his abilities not for personal gain but to benefit sentient beings and guide them toward liberation. Within the Sangha, Moggallana was often entrusted by the Buddha with important missions, especially those involving the protection and propagation of the Dharma. He was not only a loyal companion to Sariputta but also a pillar of strength within the monastic community. Moggallana's willingness to sacrifice for the greater good and his profound sense of compassion earned him a revered position among the Buddha's followers.